Super Bowl 53 on Sunday was just a lackluster affair, honestly. The game was tight but uninteresting, the winner wasn't much of a surprise, and don't get me started on the halftime show. But at least there were some memorable ads, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get to see any worthy successors to the likes of It's a Tide ad or Sexy Mr. Clean this year. Like the game itself, the Super Bowl 53 commercials were lackluster, uninspiring, boring even. But there were still some gems to salvage from the rubble, so here's my top 5 commercials of Super Bowl 53. Number 5, the bubbly sparkling water ad featuring Michael Bublé, in which he insists the drink is pronounced the same as his surname. It's not even an original joke, given Saturday Night Live did a similar thing in a sketch in 2010, but his insistence, undeterred, is what really makes this one work for just long enough to make the ad. Love the bonus scene where he wrote on the can with a Sharpie. Number 4, Pringles, the sad device commercial. A slight continuation of their Bill Hader starring ad from last year, which introduced Pringles stacking to the world. Well, I don't eat Pringles, I don't know if that was a thing before then. The spot stars on a smart device that knows a little too much.
Sadly, I'll never know the joy of tasting any, for I have no hands to stack with, no mouth to taste with, no soul to feel with.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Third place goes to the Expensify ad featuring 2 Chainz and Adam Scott. This spot leans hard on the extravagance typically found in a music video, and I am a sucker for that sort of thing. Bonus points for the unnecessary title censorship. Adam Scott plays a great comic straight guy, and this ad really channeled his role from Parks and Rec in my opinion. Or maybe that's just because that's where I know him from. Runner-up goes to Running on Empty, the commercial for a new Old Spice moisturized with shea butter body wash. The man just wants to have a body wash. The humor is in the ridiculous subversion of expectations of a relationship on the rocks, amplifying it to soap opera or even telenovela proportions of absurdity. Were this ad in Spanish, I can guarantee you there would have been an over-exaggerated slap somewhere. Before I get to my favorite ad from the Super Bowl in 2019, I want to throw an honorable mention. A "You Tried" sticker, perhaps, to Amazon's spot for their new Alexa smart devices, which, for reasons still unexplained, includes an entire microwave. The Alexa dog collar scene will be a memorable moment, but when it's all put together, I don't feel it stacks up. Now to my number 1 Super Bowl commercial of 2019, my favorite spot from Super Bowl 53, and it's the food porn ad from the Devour line of frozen foods. I am a sucker for innuendo, so this feels obvious on the surface, but it's also just a well-done ad. Help, my boyfriend can't put down his food bowl and it's affecting our relationship. The juxtaposition of the product and sexual references are perfectly integrated, and while it's not the flashiest ad in the block, it doesn't have to be, because it simply works, and works simply. One of the most famous big game ads of all time is 3 frogs saying Budweiser, and I think that this one deserves to be up there. What are your thoughts on this year's crop of Super Bowl commercials? Did other years do it better, or do you think this year was just right? Sound off down in the comments below. I'm Benzie Johnson Jr. and I'm enthusiastic about television, and I post new videos every single week. Hit subscribe so you can explore with me. I'll see you in the next one.